Hello, and welcome to my breathing simulator. I'm working on the name, but so far, what I've made is basically a breathing simulator. And what you're looking at is a dipstick, which is what I've called my dummy character, who has the components that I'm building for the actual game. Most notably, inside the dipstick is, hide this, organs, fake organs. These are just glasses, because I need to see which way he's looking. But you can see that he's got a heart and he's got a lung. And that is the majority of the actual game logic right now. The heart, or rather the lungs, has a respirator script and it has a gas jar attached. The respirator simply reshapes the volume of the gas jar to either 2.5 liters or 6 liters, depending on if it's inhaling or exhaling, and then procs an equilibrium check. The gas jar will be present on anything that contains gas, but notably, so far, it's just the lungs and it's the surrounding space. As each tile has a 1 by 3 by 1 cubic meter area that is represents the atmosphere in that particular area. And not only do they hold gas, but they bump into their adjacent tiles and try to achieve equilibrium, which is useful when you have a variable character like the actor, the dipstick, who wanders around and converts via the heart a simulated metabolism of zero 0.8 liters of oxygen, converting to carbon dioxide per inhalation cycle. So as I press play, the map is going to start generating tiles and put the character in the game. And the debug script is going to start talking about exhaling because he's now moving around in the world. It has tank controls, which isn't optimal, but it works for what I'm doing right now. And as he moves around, he breathes in air and he deposits modified air in different areas. So the first tile is going to be in the bottom left-hand corner, and it's interesting because I can open it. I can show you the floor, which is the collision, which protects the box from space. And then there's the actual space, which is representing just the area directly above it, which a person can pretty comfortably fit into. But if you look at the mass, you'll see that it's fluctuating right around 120 moles worth of matter, because that is a near appropriate approximation of the mass contained in a 1 by 3 by 1 block at the beach in terms of air. And this is at 300 Kelvin, which is about room temperature. And it's nice round numbers. It's not perfect, but it is sufficient for a good simulation. And as he's sitting in there, it hovers around that because of the equilibrium forces. But as you can see, it's actually kind of turbulent because of the presence of the character. But if I move him out of this far away to the other side, you'll see that it balances pretty close to 120 because of the equilibrium doing its job. And that's about it. That's Breathing Simulator 2020. I'm actually quite proud of it, so don't you laugh at it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great one day. I'm working on something fantastic. But no, I'll probably never finish this.